Welcome to Rock Tumbling, episode 4. We're going to take a look at the results of the pre-polish grit that has been tumbling for a little bit close to a week now. And I'm going to open up the barrel and we'll see what we find inside. This in here because there's going to be some sludge, which is pretty typical. Oh, look at this. Get my strainer ready, and through the strainer. And remember, we have the 4 original rocks that we have been doing together, and we're also going to have, I added 8 rocks last week. So when it says pre-polish, that means that they're going to be pretty smooth and they're going to be ready to be polished. And I can't wait to see what that's going to look like. Get a piece of white paper towel and we'll lay them out and we'll take a look at the result of the pre-polishing. All right, I think I'm going to take the 4 original ones first. Oh, look at that. The coloration on the other side is like almost 100% gone, and that's the green one. Here's my other favorite, the blue one, and still some of the brown coloration on that side. And then we have the large pink one. Oh, that is getting so nice and smooth. That is a really good looking rock. And then if you remember the Dalmatian stone, here's the Dalmatian stone, and we'll put that right here. And then the other ones, I'm not going to put them necessarily in the same order that I had them last week, but there's that one, there's the white one, very, very smooth. Another white one. I can feel in my fingers that it's very, 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 very smooth. All of these are very smooth. I remember picking up some of these rocks on the beach in Washington State, where we live. Well, here we go. So, those are the rocks, the 12 rocks that we tumbled last week. The top row are the 4 original ones, and then we added some, and then we'll load up the barrel again this week, and this time we're going to add a grit that is called polish. And so it will make these stones really smooth. And I think they're going to come out looking almost like gems.
Hey boys, it's Aunt Laura and Uncle Dan. It's been a while, but here we are, ready to do grit number 4. This is the last grit in the final polish process.
Before we load up the barrel, we want to just take a quick look at the difference between the first grit.
This is grit number 1.
Coarse.
Remember, it looked like black sand.
Looks like black sand, yeah. Okay.
And what we're going to use today, we used grit number 2 and grit number 3 in between, but today we're going to do grit number 4. And look at this.
Oh, wow.
It's like a powder. It looks like flour, like you'd make pancakes with.
White powder.
Doesn't seem like that would do very much to a rock.
But it's going to polish it.
Yeah, let's see. All right, so we're going to use 2 teaspoons of this.
It's like baking powder.
Yeah, I'm going to even it off with my finger. And put 1 in the barrel. And then get a second one. All right, here we go. Gotta get it off my fingers. I don't want to polish my fingers.
Here are our rocks. And we're going to start by putting in the 4 that we've been working with the whole time. There they are. They're ready to be polished. And I'm just going to dump them right in. And then, Laura, you want to put some of these
Sure.
other rocks
We
in?
have these other ones with, I just love rocks. They're all different.
Every single one is different.
God has such a good imagination. He hides beautiful things in strange places.
Okay.
All right. Now,
Then-
the next thing we need is water.
Water. And just want to make sure I'm following the directions here. Oh, it says add water. And it says to add plastic pellets.
Oh.
All right, so let's go ahead and put the water in to cover the rocks.
Just to cover, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to just shake it a little. Looks like milk now.
Good. And then it's asking for another ingredient. We've got these rock tumbling plastic pellets, and
We've never used them before. Oh, maybe we have. Oh, those look cool.
really cool.
They look like the inside of a bean bag. Let's see. And how much of that do we need? Does it say in the directions here? Let's see. Maybe we can let the boys read the directions with us. We're up to step 4, right?
It just says add some, and it says the same thing for all of them. Just add some. So
Okay, well, how about
a good tablespoon, a good teaspoon.
Yeah, a nice Italian teaspoon.
There we go.
Oh, they float.
They float. Interesting. All right, here. You want to take that,
Sure.
and then I will. Put the cover on. So today, we're going to set this for 8 days. So it's
Whoa.
a long time.
Yeah.
You can set it for 8 days, and it's nice and tight. Let me close up the two containers here. All right, so putting those containers of grit away, and I've got that.
Let's look at that chart where it says how long to leave it in.
So grit 4, 7 to 8 days, and again it's going to go on speed number 1.
All right. Well, it'll take a little while.
And then you were asked about the directions that we're following. Final polish. Clean all the fine grit off your stones. Make sure the barrel is clean. Should be refilled with rocks and grit polish number 4. We chose a ratio because we don't have a pound of rocks in there. So we put in 2 teaspoons. And then we added water and plastic pellets. The cycle will take between 7 and 8 and 9 days. We're going to choose 8 days, and you'll have the finest results at the slowest speed. After this, your rock should be shiny and polished. You may find some scratches, which can be corrected by repeating steps 2 and 4. We'll come back to that. We'll see how they are after 8 days.
Great.
And that's good. See you later. All right, we're ready to start the tumbler. I'm going to set this for 8 days. 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't know if you can see that. And then this is going to be set for speed 1. That's good, speed 1. And I'm putting the barrel on top. It's nice and sealed, so it's not going to leak. And then I'm going to press the go button. Okay. Eight days, a little bit over a week. We'll take them out and we'll see how nice and polished they are. Bye bye for now.